my middle son, who was a very relaxed student in school. And in Ireland, we have, well, in Europe, it's kind of the baccalaureate, like the 18 years old exam when you finish your secondary education. And he hadn't done much study. He really, he's a relaxed guy who goes to school with his hands in his pockets. And I was demented trying to say, you've got to study, you've got to put, and he's 18 already, because that's the age you take the exam at. Leaving cert, it's called here. And I thought, I have to let go. I cannot be after him. He's big enough. He's still under my care, but he's big enough. So I cleaned. And then one day he woke up and he's 3 months away from, the Leaving Cert is an accumulation of 7 prior years of study, and this is a final exam. He wakes up one day and he says, Mom, I want to do physio, like being a physiotherapist, which is, you need the points nearly as high as a doctor's points. If, in your Leaving Cert, if you're going to go and study that, they demand almost as higher points as you would if you're going to be a medical doctor. And I remember sitting in front of the principal, the main teacher, and him saying to my son, you're never going to make it. That's just not, it's too late. You should have studied more. You should have taken, and I'm sitting there cleaning. He's looking at me, the teacher, and I'm thinking, what do you want me to do now? So I'm cleaning, not saying anything, which is better. And with my son, we chat. When we got home, he said, well, what do you think about that, Mom? I said, I think that everything is possible. If you start studying now, the very best can happen. So he studied for 3 months, right? This is 3 months away from the exam. He finished with the highest Leaving Cert in the whole class. Now, there's always a nerd in every class. There's one top of the class. That's not my son at all, right? Somebody else. He finished with more points than the nerd in his class. And it's not because, he knows everything, but he just got the questions that he knew, right? And I thought, that has to be the cleaning, because there was no way this was going to happen. So he got a magnificent Leaving Cert, and he did go and do physio